Okay, so the time has come. It is time for me to give my best shot at why is Steam open? Close Steam. I don't care about Steam. All right, the time has come. The time has come for me to attempt to do my own speed bot, and so yeah, this is gonna be fun. So basically, for those of you who don't know, which would be no one, uh, I'm currently doing speed bots, which is a competition featuring some of the Rocket League people, where you have to try to make a bot in just 3 hours. Yes, that was the number. So I'm just gonna quickly get a timer. Timer. But so basically, you have 3 hours to make a bot, and you can only use stuff from. No, stop! I haven't started yet. You can only use stuff from a predetermined folder. So I'll just quickly go over what I have right now. Over here, I have the code that I'm going to be copying and pasting in a moment. I have my right over here. I have the vec. Oh, what's it called? Right over here, I have the why can't I remember this thing's name? Oh yeah, the Python example bot. So the reason why I'm choosing to start with the Python example bot is because it has this nice find correction um, functionality, which they've conveniently updated to take a vect3, which I happen to have a vec3 class, which I'll be copying in momentarily. But yeah, so basically, the reason why I'm starting with this is because of that function, because I really want this functionality. Now, as for the plan for the bot, if there is a plan, the basic idea is that I'm going to be trying to do basically a dribble bot, but not just any dribble bot, a fast dribble bot. So the idea for the bot is we're essentially going to be grabbing the mid boosts and then using our control over the mid boosts to keep the boost tank full and essentially catch the ball on the roof of the car and quick and push it to the other net before the bot can get back. This means that I will have very fast shots. I'm a good contender. If I can pull this off, I would be a good contender for the fastest dribble, or the fastest, or the longest fast dribble rather. And additionally, it's very hard to defend against, especially when I'm playing against defensive skills that have only been built up over the course of 3 hours. Because it's very hard to read a ball that is being pushed or like carried on top of a ball car as a bot. And additionally, if one of the bots does get too close, we can just pop the ball up using jump, and that'll be it. So yeah, that's basically all the planning out of the way. And I'm going to be starting with the Python example bot simply because of this find correction, which will return these radians. And I'm going to be essentially abusing that as well as some of the functions in my vector3 class. And yeah, I think that's basically all I have to say about this. So let's just hop straight into it. All right. I should also mention this is my first time ever doing this, so things could go horribly wrong. Um, we will see if that is foreshadowing. All right, let's go. First things first. Also, I might not talk quite as much because I do kind of need to focus, but first things first, I'm essentially going to just copy in my vector class and just do that. We don't even use the orientation, do we? Oh, shoot. Uh, do we even use car orientation? Car orientation dot forward. Okay, so we do actually use car orientation dot forward, but that's okay. I can actually just get rid of this because I've already thought of this. This is perfectly fine. All I need to do is just do vec3 100 dot align to, and bam, now I have the car's orientation. And that's actually car direction is what that is. So, yay! See, this is why I have my own stuff. All right, next up, as far as steer correct radians is concerned, we're going to be getting rid of that. We're just going to set the turn to be steer correction radians, and if I quickly just reload the bots. Oh, we're also going to be using the tuxedo car for right now. And nothing's working! We're already off to a great start. What's going on? Oh, okay, yeah, so basically I just need to restart the match because Python, if Python crashes, that's going to make things go horribly wrong. So, oh shoot, I bet this is set up, I bet I forgot to, yeah, no, restart if different. This should just be restart by default, because restart by different is just dumb. Or restart if different is just dumb. Alright, come on, work. I just need it to drive towards the ball. Also, I'm starting off with unlimited boost, so that way I can put boost management in later. That's not good. I was hoping to have this just work straight off the bat. Could not convert string to float. Oh, wait, self.x equals float. Wait, hang on. Where the heck is that? Did someone put that in? What? Hang on. Wait, no, wait, what? Could not convert string to float. Line 8. Wait, do I have a string that I'm sending to a float? Because if so, that's not supposed to happen. Um. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, so this is another thing that I have to do. I have to create a function for this. So just simple def, I'll call it makevect, v return vec3, v.x, v.y, v.z. Alright, and now instead of all these vec3 things, we just have to replace that with makevect. Okay, also, I can get rid of the draw debug because I don't care about draw debug. We're hardcore, no debugging. And hey, it's driving away from the freaking ball! So, you know what we call this? We call this progress. Alright, so alright, next on the agenda, we need a, def constrain, n, which is just return math dot, or it's not math, because this is Python. It's just max, min, n, 1, -1. Boom. Alright. And then constrain, and then we just need to say constrain steer correct radians, and yeet. Alright, now that should get rid of the invalid steer. Now we just need to figure out why it's still going the wrong direction. And I think that the reason is just that the steer correction radians is getting messed up for some reason. Not sure why that is, but it's fine. We'll just go the other way. Alright, we are now ball chasing. This is good. Now all we need to do is we need to essentially make it so we stop ball chasing. So now steer correction radians is in what, degrees? Or no, it should be in wait. Hang on. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. No, because the reason why it's wiggling like that is because I got my constraint wrong, I bet. Min n1 max n -1. No, my constraint is fine. Okay, so this is just generally bad. If diff is less than 0, add 2 times math.py. Alright, so we have our find correction, that's all good. The car direction, I guess I could just try reversing the car direction, see what happens. Like, what annoys me is the fact that it's like kind of working if I just do that, but it's like wiggling. So, which shouldn't be happening because I'm constraining the steer radians or the correction radians and sending that to steer. And this is radians, right? Yeah, this is radians. Time to print. What am I getting from steer correction radians? Some value like 2, 3. Oh, oh, right, I remember. We want that to be negative because, reasons. Right, because, steer correct radians ends up, backwards. Alright, and there we go, we now have proper ball chasing. Okay, so now that we can drive to a point, we now just need to give it the right point to drive to. We can also add a little bit of extra code. First off, I want to multiply this by about 3. 3 should be good. And now what's going to happen is they're just going to lock straight to the ball. And yes, I'm using the single hackiest methods of everything in this. All right. So the next step then is now that I have the steering done, I can just literally send it locations. So I'll just quickly make this a drive thing. So I'll just say def drive, and yeah. So then we'll just say self. Or self should be agent, but whatever. It's faster to just write self. So drive self packet, and then a location. So I'll just do. So if I were to rewrite this, I would just have essentially instead of ball location, I could just actually, I'll just do ball location. Just keep the same naming scheme. It's going to be confusing, but it saves time. I feel like I'm like speed running this. Oh, come on, and now it's broken. Did not return it. Oh, I see. Okay, so then we say return self.controller state. Yay! All right. So now what we have is we have the bots, which are now able to quickly and easily lock onto any position. All right. So now I need to feed them the right position. So next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to do def get next bounce. Which is going to take the self and packet. And then what we can do is we can say get next bounce. Then what we can do is we can essentially drive to that point. So we can just say bounce equals get next bounce. And this is basically just, in this we just want to basically read the bounce. So for var I equals. Okay, well first off we have to get the prediction. So prediction equals self prediction, or shoot, it's self dot get prediction struct. And then we just essentially we then do for I equals 0, or yeah. Oh shoot, no. How do for loops work? For I in range. Thank you, Python. You make so much sense. For I in range prediction. For I in range, I've been doing too much Lua lately. I in range, and then this should be length of the prediction. Or actually, hang on. No, that's not right. Need my input-output data. Also, I still have like 2 freaking hours left, so we'll be fine. But I should know this. It's under ball path prediction. Basically, I just need to remember the how do you get the length of the ball prediction struct? Num slices. There we go. So we just do prediction.num slices. All right, and then what I do is then prediction I dot. Right? Is prediction I? Or no, it's prediction dot slices. Dot slices I. Yeah, and then we just say essentially we say if prediction dot slices I is greater than, or no, wait, hang on. Prediction slices I. So this is the prediction. We want to do dot game time. Should know this, game seconds. This is why I'm so glad that we're allowed to use the wiki, because otherwise I would literally just be trying that forever. It needs to be greater than packet.game info dot seconds elapsed, because that makes sense. Input and output data for Python. We should have a seconds elapsed. Yep, that's it. Or wait, hang on, it's seconds elapsed. I think I did elapse seconds. No, I did. I'm fine. All right. And there's one other restriction, which is that the prediction dot slices I dot location dot y, or sorry, z must be less than 100. Or is it 100? Might be, yeah, it should be 100. Then just return prediction dot slices I. I don't think well when I'm under pressure. But yeah, so we're gonna do about 120 or 130, which is about where we should be catching it. So that's get next bounce. And then what we want to do is we want to essentially drive to, instead of ball location, we do bounce dot location, and we do make vect, or it should be bounce dot physics dot location. Hot reload. And yay, now everything's broken. Get next bounce doesn't have arguments. Okay, well that's a simple fix. Hot reload. Nope. Now it wait, it has no attribute get get ball prediction struct. There we go. We should now be driving to the location of the next bounce, which we are. Next thing that I need to do is I need to, in the drive code, I need to add in a controller for shoot, what is it called? Handbrake. And that's going to be equal to abs steer correction radians is greater than 0. It's greater than not 0. It's greater than math.pi times 0.4. We'll do that. We are recording. That's good. If we weren't recording, I would have been a little bit upset. Hey, someone got a goal. Actually, someone's gotten 3 goals altogether. But that should now allow us to have driftiness. They're stuck in freaking rule 1. Come on, guys, snap out of it. Oh, look at that. He was already trying a dribble. Now all we need to do is we need to add, like, throttle control and stuff. Okay, the handbrake stays on for a little bit too long, but that should be fine. If you look, though, they're driving to the position of the bounce, which is good. Now I just need to make it so that the drive time actually updates updates the throttle amount. And in order to do that, we're going to need to make this a little bit more complicated. So we're going to need it to do car velocity equals make vect my car dot physics dot velocity, and we can send that. And then what we need to do is we then need to say car to pause equals, or no, wait, we already have car to ball. That's exactly what this would be. And what we want to do is we want to just quickly say speed equals car velocity dot length, and that's our speed. But what we want to do is we want to calculate the current speed. So that would be car to ball dot length, and then we want to divide that by time, right? Yeah. So that means that we also need a time, but that should be fine because we already have a time. So if we just quickly go down to here, our time is simply bounce dot next time. Not what? No, what? Okay, I'm actually bad at this. No, it's game seconds. I'm a little bit. I don't think well under pressure. All right. So now we should be able to drive to that position. Except I haven't actually made any changes yet. So then we want a current speed, which is going to be equal to our velocity length. Then what we want to do is we want to set our throttle to be equal to the current speed minus speed, and we want to just constrain that. No, wait, hang on. So this is the speed that we want to be going. That's the speed that we're currently going. So if the speed that we want to be going is larger, then we want to be driving faster. Okay. We can now reload the bots, and they're not doing anything. Velocity is not defined. It just should be car velocity. Yes. Congrats, they're now driving freaking backwards. That's great. If it's any comfort, they're heading towards the ball. But, you know, that's not good. All right. So I think that the issue then is that the current speed should be first. All right, let's see this. Can you guys stop getting stuck in rule 1? That would be greatly appreciated. The problem is they're both going to the position of the next bounce. Oh, there we go. See? They got it eventually. Well, now they're just going forward indefinitely, so that's not working. So the speed should be a positive value, so then we just want to... It should be speed minus current speed, because current speed is the speed that we are going, because that's our car's velocity length vector. And then speed is the speed that we want to be going, which is the length, which is the distance divided by the amount of time we have. Yeah. All right. So then, yeah, it should be speed minus current speed. The problem is that for some reason when I do that, they start driving backwards, which means that there's something utterly wrong with what I'm doing. Car to ball. All right, let's think about this. Car to ball dot length is going to be a scalar value. It's always going to be positive. Time. Oh, wait a second. Time is the problem here, because this shouldn't be bounce.game seconds. This should be bounce.game seconds minus packet.game info.game seconds elapsed. All right. See, now they're going the right way. We've done it. All right. Now, when it goes up in the air, yeah, see, now the bots are slowing down and like actually trying to get under the ball. That's good. This is what we call progress in the computer world. So now now comes the real challenge, is trying to get them to actually dribble it. I know, I've been saving like the hardest part for last. Hey, Speed Boy scored. Okay. But all right, so for actually dribbling, we're basically just going to need to, first off, we're going to need to add boost, but I can actually get boost into the driving just right now. All I have to do is I just say self.controllerState.boost equals speed minus current speed. By the way, am I getting division by 0 errors? I was just realizing I probably am getting division by 0 errors. Oh, I just realized I also was sending invalid steers, but that's fine. Speed minus current speed is greater than 0. Actually, no, it would be, let's make this even simpler. If speed is greater than current speed plus, we'll say 100. So now they're just like going ham on that ball. Yeah, see, okay, see, now what's happening is they're actually getting the ball on their car, which is perfect, because that's exactly what I want to be happening. Ooh, he was doing something fancy. All right. Next up, we want to take speed minus current speed, and we want to essentially move that to a variable. We're going to call this delta speed. There's so many drug references I could be making during this. It's amazing. But delta speed. And then essentially, what this is this is delta speed is greater than, or whoa, shoot. Delta speed is greater than, we'll say 1. In other words, if I can't get to this with full throttle, then add boost. Alright, and then what we want to do is we want to take this, we want to multiply it by some small value. We'll say 0.1. See that? Look at that. They're now just perfectly balancing it on their cars, so that's good. Sort of. You can see now that the bots are like catching the ball and stuff. I'm actually gonna restart with this with only one speed boy because the 2 speed boys are getting in each other's way and I can't tell what's happening. I hope no one else does a dribble bot. That would be kind of bad. But I'm hoping that everyone is smarter than me. Oh, pity's sake. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I need to quickly join orange just to block his shot. His shot was high anyways. But okay. So... Oh, pity's sake. He just... Alright. Well, at least this one's a corner, so this one won't go in. So that's good. Alright, he's now flipped it back into the air. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to essentially... Our delta speed is good, but we need to essentially subtract a small value. So that way, what's going to happen is basically we're going to be like actually working. What is this? It like keeps on ending up on top of his car and then he just keeps losing it. You know what I think it is? I think it's that he's trying to put it right on top of his car when he should be trying to put it a little bit forward. But that's something that we can fix actually now. So all we have to do is in the drive, basically all we have to do is we have to take the car direction, which doesn't use an orientation class, so I can get rid of that comment. And basically we just essentially subtract the car direction, or no, we add the car direction is what we do. Times about 30, we'll say. And assuming that I got that right, that should now mean that the bot is now going to balance it perfectly on his car, which is great. We're like already almost done. Yeah, this is why I chose this. In case you're wondering, is just because it's like doable in the time allotted. That was close. Oh wait, hang on. I just realized. He's gonna own goal it. All right. Now what we can do is we can essentially take Speed Boy, and you can see he can now like catch it and stuff. So that's gonna be cool. All right. Now as far as the catch time is concerned, I'm just gonna quickly say that time equals max time 0.1, and that way it's not gonna try to do anything crazy in the last tenth of a second or so. It's just gonna try to keep the ball on top of the car. Or what? Yeah, no, that's right. For a moment there I thought I said keep the car on top of the ball, but no, I said keep the ball on top of the car. Yeah, see, he's making it. He's just a little bit too far ahead. So I think the easiest fix for that is going to essentially be make it so that it make this value a little bit higher, so that way he won't be trying to get in front of the ball, but trying to get exactly where the ball is. Essentially, I'm trying to make Skybot in 3 hours. Is basically what I'm doing. I'm just realizing that. Skybot except with boost collection, so it's like going to be better. I'm also realizing that this this boost prediction isn't really working, or this boost stuff isn't really working. We also need to say and car to ball dot length must be less than, we'll say, 200, or sorry, must be greater than 200. He keeps on like going in front of the ball, which makes me think that the multiplier that I added should be subtracted. So let me see what happens if I do that. Oh, see, that was the whole problem. I think. I also think that the value that I'm subtracting here should be larger, but that's all just my opinion. Look at that. I already have a solid dribble bot, and I barely even tried. This is showing you that Skyborg really is not that great of a bot maker or something. All right. I think that I need to make this time like 0.3, just because reasons. Oh, okay, never mind. That didn't work. 0.2 because reasons. Okay, no, let's not do that. Let's just keep the time the way it is, so that way this all mathematically makes sense. Also, the boost should be allowed whenever. We're going to get this to work, and then we're going to figure out why it doesn't. You know what else could be going on? It's also possible that the car prediction. I'm just going to quickly add something to the get next bounce. I'm just going to say if oh, actually no, instead of get next bounce, what we're going to say is down in the get output, we're going to say if we're going to do an if statement. We're going to say if so we're going to get the ball location. Then we're going to say if ball location dot z is greater than or is less than 100 100 and what am I doing? 140. Then we're going to run some special code, which is basically just going to drive us to the ball's current location. Which we're going to do using logic. But drive, basically we're just going to set this to 0.1 and then we'll figure out what it actually should be. And we're going to set this to ball location. So essentially get to the ball's location in 1/10 of a second. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what I could do that would be really clever? Is I could essentially... What I don't get is why it keeps like driving off like that. I think this should be added. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it should be subtracted. I can't... You think I know whether it should be added or subtracted? Huh? Funny. Alright. Yeah, he's definitely driving too far in front of it. So we're going to fix that by subtracting. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a, oh shoot. We're going to do a car to ball 2, which is basically just going to be like car to ball, except we're going to be using that for the steering. And then we're going to be doing speed with car to ball. So okay, yeah. But yeah, we'll see what adding this does. This car just keeps getting on the wrong side of the ball, and I'm not sure why. Alright. Yeah, so... Alright, I'll be the first to admit I have no idea what's going on here. All right. So card a ball, we're just going to set that to there. And we can essentially what I'm thinking is we'll be able to adjust that to like steer the ball with some success, but he's gonna own goal. Am I allowed to like throw RefBot in? Because like RefBot is really good for bot testing. I wouldn't be like coding RefBot. RefBot wouldn't be my entry. I mean, I potentially that could work. I don't know. I'll save it as a last ditch effort. Oh, he was so close. All right. So, yeah, this is a little harder than it looks. Especially when I don't have like some sort of a speed controller. I should have added one to the repos when I'm finding out. Because speed controllers to get the car and ball in the same position. Also, delta speed is greater than 1. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to do delta speed is greater than 1 and car to ball dot length is greater than 200. We're just going to throw that back in. I'm almost tempted to write a custom function that literally just dribbles the ball instead of trying to use the catching the ball code, because this is good catch ball code. Like he keeps catching the ball really nicely, and then as soon as he tries to dribble, it just goes downhill. So you know what I could do? Instead of for the car's location, I can just subtract the car's direction times about, like I said, about 30, 40 or something like that, and that way he'll put it a little bit further forward on the car. Yeah, that's closer. Okay, so steer correct. Okay, no, here's what we're going to do. We're going to just Control Z some of the stuff that we added. And we're just going to make this our drive. And then we're going to make a custom thing for holding a dribble. All right, and that way we can, yeah, all right. And that way we can actually do stuff. So, oh wait, shoot, going the wrong way. All right. So this is the part where I wanted to pause. All right. So we're essentially going to go into the drive and just remove this. This is the perfect catch code. Now all I'm going to do is once the ball gets under about 140, 150 or so, then we're just going to do a custom thing called dribble, which is going to be based, no, who am I kidding? It's not going to be based on drive whatsoever. Dribble is just going to take the same parameters. It's going to take, or not the same parameters, it's going to take self and packet, and it's going to dribble. All right, so all we're going to do for that is we're going to get the steer correct radians. Hang on, I want to get all of this. All right, but the steer correct radians is going to be a little different because what we're going to be steering to is essentially the ball a little bit in the future, if that makes sense. So, hang on. So, all right. So first off, no handbrake. Where's the handbrake? Get rid of the handbrake. Or don't get rid of it, just set it to false permanently. Boost, we're going to keep the same sort of delta speed thing, I think. Basically, the goal is to keep the ball on one position on the car, right? So, all right, so we have our steer correct radians. This is our current speed, which is the car's velocity speed. We don't really need that. All right, now essentially what we're going to be steering to then is instead of we're steering to the car or ball location, we're steering to Instead of steering to the car ball location, we're going to be steering to the ball location, essentially ball location plus make vect packet dot game ball dot velocity times 0.5. So essentially the ball's location in 0.2 seconds, and then we're going to subtract the car location minus the car velocity times 0.2 seconds. So basically we're going to be steering based off of where the car and ball will be in 0.2 seconds. Which this should theoretically actually get the car to like stop the ball on itself. Okay, apparently it crashed. Dribble. Missing 2 arguments. Should get self and packet. That's good though. We now know that it is indeed trying to use dribble. Ball location is not defined. Right. So we're just going to define it then. Alright, reload. Ball info has no velocity. Did I just do... Oh, I forgot to do dot physics. Packets. Alright. Time is not defined. Why am I using time? Who put time in here? Time 0.2. Well... Alright, so... Yeah, this isn't really working either. But we're getting somewhere. I feel like this would work better if the ball were like on top of the car. So I think what I need to do is I need to say ball location.z also, in order to enable the dribble, needs to be greater than 110. What keeps happening is it keeps on like going in front of the ball. Like if I go to the fly cam, whenever it tries to like get the ball, it like gets it and then it goes in front of it. Like see like that, yeah. So I think what's happening is it's getting there too soon. So we need to do basically on the throttle, for a delta speed, we need to subtract a larger value. Which I'm going to elect for 0.7. And then basically if delta speed is less than 0.0, or no, 0.1, then we'll just zero the throttle. Self.controller state.throttle equals 1, or sorry, 0. See, like it like had it for a tiniest second there. Oh, it's also probably the dribble. Oh, I'm doing this in the dribble code. Okay. So delta speed. All right. Delta speed in the dribble code gets more interesting. For several reasons. First off, I don't even know if I want delta speed, but we'll just say I do for now. My commentary is completely off, by the way. Don't listen to it if you want to save your sanity. How much time do I have left? 2 hours, 20 minutes. Okay, so I've got time to figure this out. Now, I do need time to figure other things out besides just getting the dribble down, but I can do that later. That's fine. Okay, we have something. We actually have something. All right, now for the real fun part. Now what we need to do is we essentially need to create a target ball vel which I'm just going to quickly set equal to vec3. I'm just going to basically try to force the ball to go 1,000 units on the y direction, and that's really slow. But eventually this target ball vel is going to be based off of the normalized vector to the goal, but we're not there yet. So essentially car to ball then, we're going to be, this is the vector that's going to be determining everything, like our steering direction and where we're trying to get to. We want to essentially, we want to try to get the ball to go to the ball's velocity to go to the velocity of that we want, basically. So let me quickly add a ball vel, which is going to be ball vel equals that, and then what we can do is we can have a delta ball vel, which is going to be equal to ball vel plus, or no, the ball's velocity, no, the target ball's velocity minus the ball velocity. And then that's our delta ball velocity. Then what we want to do is we want to add our delta ball velocity and multiply by some value to keep it small. All right. There, autocam. That's a lot better. Yeah, he's still driving too far forward with it. Not sure what that's about. I'll make it so he doesn't own goal in a moment. That's on the list. Yeah, he's doing the thing again. So I don't think it's car to ball then. Or you know what I need to do? For the car's location, I need to subtract the car direction times 30. Now's the time to do it. Because that way is basically, instead of trying to get it right on top of the car joint, or he'll like try to put it a little bit forward on the car. At least ideally that's what would be happening, is the point. Keep doing this with Dominus. I might want to switch cars. It starts to get tempting. He just keeps on putting it, like, dropping it off his back. Like, what? So we'll just use the exact position of the ball. Where's he trying to get to? This boost thing. We'll do that. Oh, well, this is great. Oh, this is super great. Alright. Gonna need to add a constraint to keep that from happening in the future, but... Oh yeah, his steering's also getting messed up. Can he even go backwards? Like... Oh, you know what it is? Speed can never be backwards. So what we're going to do then is we're going to essentially do... We need dot products now. I don't have a dot product thing, do I? Dang it. Alright, def dot v1, v2. I've done this before. It's just return v1.x times v2.x plus v1.y times v2.y plus v1.z times v2.z. La da da. Copy it, and then we can essentially just go along our merry way. You don't want to do dribble, we want to do drive. Or, wait, hang on, yeah. So basically, the car to ball, I need to also multiply by the dot, but not just the dot, but the sign of the dot. Things start to get complicated. Generally, I define my signs so that it can't be 0. I know people are going to get annoyed with me, but I just return, I just do if n is greater than, or, no. Return 1 if n is greater than 0, else -1. I know I'm annoying all the mathematicians, but it's fine. So then we do dot, car to ball, car direction. Which one am I doing that on? I'm currently doing that on dribble. I should probably also do it on drive to ball. All right. That way he's allowed to go backwards. Oh, okay. See, stuff is starting to happen. Oh, okay, so here's something else, right? He keeps getting, like, stuck. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's something with what I just did that is not really working too well. Okay, shoot. I'm not going to let you own goal. Or the screen's going to be too small and I am going to let you own goal. Alright, we're good. Alright, so next step then... Oh wait, hang on. So the next step then is I need to... Now that I have this sign thing on delta speed. Oh, you know what else? I don't have this is something else. I don't need to do the, or wait, hang on. I should be doing this sign multiplication here. Actually, no. You know where we'll put the sign multiplication? We'll put it at the speed definition itself. So essentially, the speed is now no longer a speed, but that's fine. So we're going to be doing, actually no, the speed itself doesn't need to change. We only need to do the current speed. But wait, no. No, the speed could actually be negative if the, okay, so what we'll do then is wait. No, because if the speed goes negative, then the current speed will also go negative. So that's not exactly ideal. This is hard. Okay. Yeah. So speed itself doesn't go negative. Current speed might. And then the dribble is going to be like really hard. So essentially, the throttle then is going to, instead of being delta speed, because delta speed is dumb, instead of being delta speed, our throttle during the dribble is going to be determined by the dot product of car to ball dot x, or of car to ball and the car's direction. And we're going to want to normalize both of those vectors just because reasons. Oh, I just realized I don't have a thing for delta speed now, so I can't do this anymore. So essentially we do the dot product. Oh wait, I just realized this isn't right. This isn't right. What we want to do is we want to do car to ball minus car direction, and then we want to essentially multiply that by the dot product of car to ball and car direction. And this is where we want to normalize the vectors. Car direction's already normalized. And then multiply that by a small value. And then the boost is going to be equal to then the... Here's a fun little hack. We can just take the throttle control state, and if it's greater than 0.99, we boost. There we go. Life hacks. The more you know. Actually, let's just disable boost for now. This type error. What? Int and vec3? Wait, am I constraining a vector and not even realizing it? There we go. Forgot about that part. And it's just scoring on itself more than it's scoring on the other bot, which doesn't even exist. That's always a good sign. Like, it keeps on getting the ball, and then it does stuff like that. Like, why does it keep boosting when it's, like, right next to the ball? That shouldn't happen. Oh, because I disabled the safety thing that made it not happen. Alright. So I think the dribbling thing is now wrong, but at least we are getting it on top of the car. Okay. Yeet. Okay, he keeps stopping. All right, so evidently the throttle in the dribble code isn't quite right. Oh, because 0.01 is not nearly small enough. Like, not even close. Oh, also because this needs to be flattened before I take the length. Oh, shoot, what? Dude! Okay. There we go. That's probably more relevant. Wait, I just realized this should be sine of the dot product, meaning that I don't have to normalize it. Well, if it weren't randomly accelerating, that would be absolutely brilliant. But as it is randomly accelerating. So, yeah. So, alright. So now I can actually start getting to work on stuff. If I subtract the ball vel times 0.2, oh dang it, we almost had it, and then it did its stupid, stupid crazy deceleration thing. Um, so I'll just throw in a max to constrain it down here, and for up here, I'm just essentially going to make the delta speed have a larger subtraction factor. Alright, and that should be good. Dang it, it had it and then it's like freaking steered away. Alright, so the steering for the dribble is going to be interesting because essentially we're going to be steering to a completely different point. So the steer correct radians is actually not going to be cardaball. We're going to create a second steering point. We're going to call it cardaball 2 because my naming scheme is amazing. But it's basically going to be the ball's location minus the ball's velocity, and then subtract the car location. And that's it. And that was almost it. And then it swerved off to the side. Is it? No, no errors. No errors in the console. It's just swerving off to the side. Errors in the console is something I can fix. Random swerving off to the side. Sometimes I can fix that. There we go. And it hits it off the wall like crazy hard, and then just keeps hitting it. Like, the thing that annoys me is it's like so close. It's like catching it, and it's bouncing off the roof of the car. You know what is going on? As soon as it catches it, it like as soon as it catches it, it starts goofing around with like it like goes to the complete wrong position and stuff. So you know what we could do? We could just ignore the ball's velocity altogether. That could be fun. We'll just do that. Oh no, wait, but then it's gonna be the nope, it'll be fine. Hey, why does it keep steering off to the side? Oh my goodness. So car to ball 2, we're gonna add the car's direction times some large value to keep that from happening. I just don't get I don't get it. I don't get what's going on with that. Maybe I'll get it later. There we go. All right, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, now we can start to mess around with getting it to move in a direction. So all we have to do for that is just do the car to ball and car to ball 2. We just add the delta ball vel, and I think that's it. Moment of truth. Oh, nope, not wrong thing. This looks like more like Derivo than Skybot. And that's not a good thing. That's never a good thing. It looks like it's like steering towards some target behind itself or something. I bet you that's what's going on. I bet the target that it's steering to is behind itself, because that's what it looks like is happening. We're adding the car direction. Not sure how I missed that one, but whatever, we have it now. Is it going too low and like going out of the range? No, that shouldn't be happening. Uh, Ooh, do I have UIVec3 imported? Shoot, I just realized I don't have UIVec3 imported. So that would be rendering. Self.render, begin rendering, end rendering. I'm trying to remember what the imports are for this. Yeah, no, this has changed, hasn't it? Oh no. The thing that you have to import, I don't freaking remember what it is. It's like structures dot. I might have just goofed everything by forgetting that one stupid line of code. And it was on the wiki. It was right here. Like pity's sake. Alright, we're just gonna hope that it's that. I can't believe I forgot that. After everything, like holy cow, it actually freaking worked. Alright, so now what we can do is we can essentially copy this, paste it, and say drive. I am noticing that it behaves really weirdly when it's trying to do a dribble. Like when it's driving to the ball, like right here, it's got it. And then it switches over to dribble and it steers the wrong way. Wait, hang on. Do I have the No, that's all right. So then car to ball 2 is the It's obviously ball location minus car location, because that's obvious. But then maybe we don't want to put in any of this fancy stuff. Wait, no, we do want to add the car direction because reasons. Because that way it pushes our car further back. Tell you what though, we could just subtract the cars the sorry, wait, hang on. Why am I subtracting the ball's velocity? I want to add the ball's velocity. Oh, so it only goes into dribble mode when it's like falling off the car already. Alright, alright. Fine. There you go. Alright. Next up on the list. The dribbling thing just looks completely broken. Oh no, wait, that's just right here. And I think it is this steer thing, because this just hasn't been looking right at all. I guess I could just completely nix steer correction radians and like do something where I. Alright, let's consider this. What if I cast the ball's coordinates into local space and just use that? So that would just be equals car to ball dot align from my car dot physics dot rotation. And then we'll do car to ball 2 instead of car to ball. And then our steer is just car to ball local car to ball dot y. Right? Local car to ball dot y, yeah. Or yeah, wait, yeah. Because of the way that my vectors work. Alright, now it's like wiggling all over the place, but it's progress. Okay, yeah, I need to have the boost in there as well. I don't think that the controller state throttle is really working. Wait. I think I'm putting the ball a little bit too far forward on the car. I'm gonna do 40 instead of 50. So 40. Because boosting should be fine. Boosting should be allowed. There we go. See? Now it bounces on the car, and the car can like boost and stuff, and it's amazing. All right, that was actually good. What the heck? All right, now what we do is we add the delta ball V, which is basically going to be trying to match the ball's velocity to a certain vector. Why are we wiggling? This is something else that I need to do. I need to just quickly just bite the bullet and do a quick card a ball check, which is going to be just something super quick I can add down here, just by essentially recalculating the car's location. And I can even remove this check and then just do alright, there we go. Let's see it. Catch the ball. Catch it again. Bounce it off the car one more time for good measure. I feel like our vector that we're doing needs to be normalized, so let me quickly just normalize it. Or actually, you know what we can do? Delta ball v. What we can do is we can do if delta ball v dot length is greater than, we'll say 10, then delta ball vel dot normal 10. Or, well, it needs to equal that. All right. Reload. Okay, yay. Okay, yeah. So that's working. You can tell because it's now trying to reach a completely different position. What's not working is I think that the delta ball v currently is backwards. But I think that might have to do with the target ball vel. So I'm just going to quickly write a quick thing to get the goal. So for I in range packet dot num, or wait, hang on, b info dot num goals, and then info equals packet dot get field field info, and info equals packet dot get field info. Or wait, hang on. For info, so that's info dot, pity's sake. I'm losing it here. All right. Goal equals info dot goal I, and then if goal dot team num equals self dot team break. And we're just going to quickly say goal equals none. All right. Now we have a goal. So now all we need to do is we just need to say equals, or wait, hang on. All we need to do is we need to say, we just need to create a normalized vector of 1000. Say goal, or make vect goal dot location, and then make vect, and then, sorry, subtract the car's location. We only have, we're like halfway through and I don't even have a bot that dribbles yet. I may be abandoning this idea, like halfway through, and just saying, fine, we'll have it jump, or not like jump, but we'll have it like flip at the ball. I'm still very much new to this. Holy cow. And the thing is, he keeps like going in front of the ball, which is weird because he shouldn't be going. Yeah, there we go. Delta ball vel. We're gonna multiply it by 0.1 so that way, or by 0.01 actually. The thing is, if I can get this to work, then it'll be amazing. I don't know if I can get this to work is the problem. I could just make this like a super heavy doink bot. Wait. Hang on, that's actually a really funny idea. Just make it a super heavy doink bot. So basically, the goal is hit it in the air, go to the position where it's going to land, and then just doink it. Like, hard doink it. Repeatedly. If I doink it with a double jump, that would actually be super effective. We're changing this bot's entire plan. Hang on. No. I like this much better. So the get next bounce part is still going to be important. We're going to need to get the next bounce, but then we're going to need to, essentially, we're going to need to get the point where the contact is going to occur, where it's like, we want to get a point where the ball is greater than, we'll say 2,000. Or no, wait, hang on. It needs to be less than, we're going to need some constants here. Jump height. I think the max jump height is something like 500 units, so that's what I'm just going to start with. One other thing, we're going to need to add another and statement to this, which is that the velocity.z needs to be less than 0. In other words, it needs to be moving down. And we're not going to bother renaming it. All right, so that's going to be the drive clause. Then what we need to do is we need to say, we're going to need to add a self.double jumping equals false. And then all we need to do is self.double jumping equals, and then we just say, we calculate this is less than 0.2. And then all we do is we just say if self.double jumping, then basically we just self.controller state.jump equals true. Equals 0. All right. Doinking it everywhere. Yeah, this is a good idea. All right, but what we're going to need to do then is self.delta equals self.delta plus, and then we need self.prev frame equals 0, which in this case self.prev frame is going to be set to, it's going to be constantly set to packet.gameinfo.seconds elapsed. And yeah, then what we can do is we can say up here just delta equals that minus self.prev frame. And then we can say self.delta plus equals delta. And then the jump will be delta is less than or equal to 0.2 and delta is greater than, or it would be, or delta is greater than 0.3 or 4 roughly. I don't know, we'll do 3. Things start to get really interesting. Oh yeah, also we need to say that if self dot delta is greater than 1.0, then we can just say that self dot double jumping equals false. Or we can actually, we don't even need to throw in a conditional. We can just say self dot double jumping equals self dot delta is greater than 1.0. Oh my goodness. I have done something wrong. All right. The double jumping needs to be a little bit messed with. All right. So I'm gonna do one other thing, which is I'm gonna say and um packet dot game ball dot physics dot location less or physics dot location dot z is greater than jump height. This is a very good idea. I'm gonna do one other thing. I'm just gonna quickly in this double jumping, I'm just gonna okay, no, up here I say self dot controller state dot boost equals false. I'm also going to quickly print self dot or print car location dot z during the entire stunt because I want to see what the actual max height is. So um, so it's saying it's actually closer to about 200, which is somewhat of a disappointment if that's actually correct. Alright, come on. Alright, I can make it jump higher. You can definitely jump higher than just those 200 units. So we're going to do 0.3 greater than 0.4. Or we'll say greater than 0.5 actually. Alright, what did we get? Yeah, we're still only getting 200 for some reason. Yeah, so basically we can get up to 200 units in height. Which is kind of, that doesn't seem right, hang on. Let me just see what happens if I let it go for 1.5 seconds in that state. Oh, it's gonna own goal first. It does concern me that it has twice the number of own goals as actual, like, you know, normal goals. Let's see. It's gonna double jump. Yeah, looks like it peaks at, I don't get why I'm getting so few frames. Oh, wait, hang on. Because I goofed that, that's why. Alright, that wasn't exactly a very good one because it kind of did some weird shenanigans. That wasn't a very good one either. Alright, so it's still getting only about 200. Okay. That's disappointing. Alright, so we'll say 200 is jump height. Actually, don't I have a graph of this? I don't know. Alright, jump height, and we're going to say that jump time equals 1.0. And we can put that into right here. It's gonna hit it. Yes! Wait, why is he only doing one jump? Wait. He should be doing 2 jumps. What is that? Can you like, do you have to like wait a really long time between jumps? Yeah, there should be a second jump there. Alright, there's something fishy going on. Oh wait, hang on. I'm using delta. That should be self.delta. Oops, my bad. There we go. Now we're getting like 300 and we'll call that 360. So jump height equals 360. There we go. Well, honestly, he's honestly not too far off. I think what I need to do is when I go to the double jump, I need to set the throttle to 0, which will add a slight bit of deceleration force, but mostly not affect things. So that would be self.controllerState.throttle equals 0.0. And then what I can do is I can essentially have boost equal to stuff. Hey, he scored. I mean, it's not like I really care at this point. I'm kind of a little bit more concerned with hot. Alright. Let's see what Speed Boy can do. He's just trying to hit the ball, that's it. Oh! He was close. He was close. He's hitting it is the thing. That's cool. Now I just need to make it so that he only jumps when when he's on the ground and like flat. Okay, come on. Yeah, alright. This is gonna be great. So now all we need to do is we now need to make it so that he's aiming, instead of at the ball, he's aiming at the ball minus, now I need to put the aim direction down here. Oh, I deleted my aim direction. Alright. Control copy, and then just hold down Y. Cool. Alright, now we can just literally throw this here. Now all we need to do is we can just essentially say... We can essentially just say, essentially just say, dir equals, and then we can just essentially normalize the direction with about 100 offset. Make vect goal dot location. And eat. And it failed. Oh dot. What is it actually in input and output data? It's goals. Because who would have thunk it? Alright. Here goes. Look at that. He's now aiming at his own freaking goal. So yeah, we want to essentially, we want to add the direction, I guess. Yeah, because our vector is backwards. Oops. Yes, this is going quite well. How much time do I have left? Yeah, we're exactly halfway there. Cool. Oh, and that was his first shot on net. Oh, it's like watching my child. Oh, for pity's sake. Come on, land. I'm going to make it so that he doesn't use as much boost. Actually, let me just quickly add that now before I forget. So if my car dot has wheel contact, or my or wait, hang on. If not, my car dot has wheel contact, or my car dot is supersonic, my car dot or self dot controller state dot boost equals false. I think I want to add another parameter to the doink. If the ball is like just a little bit above the car, then we can do a doink. Oh yes! See, this is what I wanted. Not sure why I wasn't steering towards that earlier. Oof. No, no, here's the real trick, is actually hitting the ball. It looks like it keeps on erroring out, but I guess not. Alright. I think we need to add an extra conditional. So that extra conditional that we're going to add is basically just, okay, wait. Let me just quickly b underscore L for bounce location. That'll keep me from making the same stupid vector over and over again. So I'm just going to quickly say and BL minus, and now we can essentially do car location minus car velocity, which I don't think I've defined car velocity yet, so I'll need to just quickly copy down the definition. This is the most inefficient code ever, but that's fine. Not supposed to make it inefficient. We're not supposed to make it fast. We're supposed to make it fast. If that makes sense. Oh, we want to do BL plus dir dot normal 120. And then essentially we just want to make sure that so long as that's within 50, we're going to hit it. And then that's about it. Actually, we could create a will hit with double jump method. If we just have like a prediction thing for, if we can predict where the car will be, give it in the double jump at a certain time, like roughly, that could be pretty good. So we'll just assume parabola, even though that's a very bad assumption. But we essentially, what we can do, car at time, which is going to take a position, a velocity, and a time. So then what we're going to do is essentially, what we can do is we can essentially just return a vector 3, which is going to look something like this. So we're going to do pos.x plus vel.x times time. That one's easy enough. Pos.y plus vel.y times time. That one's easy enough. Now this is where things get hard. We want to do pos dot, or wait, hang on. We want to do pos dot, wait, we're also, assume we are jumping now. That's another, that's a little assumption we can make. So then we do pos dot z. Wait, I just realized jump height is the maximum height. So that's going to make things interesting. I need to open up normal notepad. So essentially, what we're going to be doing is we want the height at 1.0 equals jump height. So it's just first thing to keep in mind. Next up, we're going to be assuming that we're going in like a parabola, even though we're not really. We're going in like a little bit of a wonky thing, but it's fine. Parabola is close enough and it's faster to write. So then at that point we know that the derivative at 1.0 is 0. So wait, hang on. So f of 1.0 and then, or actually we can use positional notation. V at 1.0 equals 0. Additionally, a at 1.0 also equals 0. Or no. No, a at 1.0 equals world vel. So let me just quickly say, we'll add that to the thing. All right, there we go. Alright, so A at 1.0 equals world val. So with all of that in mind, we can essentially do jump height 0.0 world val. Alright. We should now be able to construct a thing. So we're going to end up with 0.5 times world val, which I believe is automatically negative. Then we're going to add 0.0. Oh, this is all at 1, by the way. I just realized we're probably going to need some additional stuff. It would be nicer if I had these at 0, but I don't. I have A at 1.0 or at 0. V at 0 is going to be hard to solve. S at 0 is like roughly 50. But we really don't care about that. We're more interested in at 1. So well, but here's what we do know. We can add essentially 1.0. Okay, so essentially world val plus 1.0 a or plus some constant equals 0. And that constant is going to be negative world val, ironically. So 0. What are we up to? 0.5 times world val plus minus world val times t, or wait, hang on, times t to the power of 2 minus world val times t, and then plus, and then this is going to be our constant, which is going to be some a equals jump height. And we can solve for a using math. So a equals essentially jump height minus world val times t squared, which we know time, so that should be fine. Or should, wait, hang on, no, it's world val minus world val times t squared, except it's 0.5 times world val times t squared, and then add world val times t. Yeah, so I can actually just copy that straight in, except it's world grav. And now we have our a term. Alright, and then assuming that I've gotten all of my math right so far, we can then find our height at any point on the parabola using our a term by just plugging it straight back into the formula. So it would be oh, I just realized this should all be times 1. Wait, this is starting to get more clear because t, this is only for 1, so we can essentially just kind of get rid of t. And that means we can get rid of t in this equation as well. Which means that we basically just end up with plus 0.5 times world grav. Alright, so 0.5 times world val, whoop, that should be world grav, times time. And then, yeah. So 0.5 times world gravity times time minus world gravity times time plus a. Let me quickly head over to Desmos, make sure that looks about right. Alright, so we already know what our world vel is. So our world vel is negative 350, or sorry, 650. And that's an acceleration value. And then our jump height is equal to 350. Now what we can do is we can essentially graph graph A, or wait, hang on, we want to graph this in Desmos. Now what I can do is I can essentially, oh, also I need to replace t for x. Now we can add a, except we have a solution for a as well. It's going to be jump height is replaced by h, world vel is replaced by w, w. And this should peak at our jump height. Oh shoot, I need to, x-axis goes from 0 to 2. It's a linear slope. You know what? It's freaking fine. It's all going according to plan, just as I intended. Egad, yeah, no. The problem is I messed something up somewhere along the way. Alright, we're not going to worry about it. I can go back and fix that function, but the point is, we give it a position, a velocity, and the world gravity and time. So then what we can do is essentially we can do get next touch, which is going to be a little bit more fun. And get next touch is basically going to be like get next bounce, except that we're going to add one more and. Oh, I'll make this get car z at time, or get car at time. Well, it's get car z, because the z is the one that we really care about. Get car z at time. And then that'll just return basically this. And then what we can do is get car z at time is going to be 10, 10, 10, or wait, hang on. Alright, get car z at time, we're going to be doing prediction dot slices I dot game seconds. That's our time. Our position, wait, hang on. We don't need the position or the velocity. We just need the world grav and the time. Okay, so then is it world grav z or world gravity z? World gravity z. Okay. And that's the next position I can possibly touch the ball, ideally, with a double jump. There's something going wrong. None type has no attribute physics. Oh, it's possible for bounce to not return anything. Oh, that could be problematic. So then what we're going to do is we're going to essentially... If we get through all of that and we don't have anything, then what we do is we return packet, or we return... Oh wait, right. I'm gonna just do a an else if, or it's an elif that will also return predictions.slice, and that elif will just be if the location.z is less than 110. Float division by 0. Oh, right. Stuff I'm forgetting. Oh, he's fine. He messed it up. Well, actually, no, that's good because he was supposed to mess it up. Oh, and then he's gonna try to own goal? Nope. Okay. Oh wait, hang on. I just realized this is like completely unclear. And also doesn't return anything. Get car Z at time. Then what we can do is we can essentially do a absolute value, subtract the value of prediction dot slices I dot physics dot location dot z, and so long as that's less than about, we'll say 50, we're good to go. And then what we need to do is get next touch. Basically down here we need to say, oh yeah, we need to flatten this vector. And there we go. We are now jumping at the ball. We are using our double jump skills to great effect. And going straight over the ball. Alright, so now the next part is we need to actually properly model the double jump. I think the jump time is slightly off. I think it should be a little bit lower. Oh, here's another thing. On the drive thing, on the drive function, we're just gonna quickly, for ball location, we're gonna do ball location dot flatten. That'll also just get it just a little bit better. So that way it's trying to stay on the ground. At least hopefully. It's trying to stay on the ground. That's That's like world's slowest goal. How did he even hit this? Oh, he didn't. He completely whiffed. Alright, so we're gonna need to work on that a little bit. Because now he needs to be able to touch it. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna normal to 80. And that should be good. Let me quickly change teams that I'm on, orange. So that way I can save a shot. He's now not jumping whatsoever, so I don't know what I goofed by doing that. What'd I even change? Right, I changed where he's aiming. Oh, because I forgot to change it here. Oh wait, why am I doing? That should be car velocity times jump time. Oops. Let me just quickly give it to him. There we go. See, that's what I wanted. Look at that. He's like, he can like doink stuff now. Alright, so that was kind of a bot dish by me. Alright, so I think that's basically everything for the doink mechanic. Now I just need to figure out what else I have time to add. And I've got an hour left to do whatever I want, basically, with actually trying to make it good. So that means that I need to fit boost collection, and other stuff into an hour. So that's probably not happening, but, you know, this is how we roll. There's actually one other thing that I could add to this. Let's see, this, okay, jump time is not being used. All right, that's cool. All right. Oh yeah, right. I remember what I was going to add. Or self dot controller state dot handbrake. I want to turn the boost off if he's handbraking because there's just no point. What was that? All right. Not sure what that was, but it's fine. I feel like I should make it so that if so, like give him like um, one more thing. Like that is the first condition. However, I'm going to add an or. BL, all right. Packet.game ball to physics.location. The other thing is if we have the vect3, this vect3 dot align, or actually wait. There we go. Make vect my above, yeah, all that. Dot length is less than, we'll say 60. That should make him much more doinky. There we go. Speed Boy scored. Alright. Not sure why he was driving like that, but okay. Oh wait, I goofed that. I needed to just join earlier. I guess we can just hope that he doesn't get straight kickoffs. Yeah, he's kind of just goofing everything right now because that function's not right. Guess if he had a standard velocity, that would be something that I could like work on, but or if the jump height were actually like a velocity and not like an actual proper height. I think the yeah, vec3. Oh wait, I just realized this should be car um, car location plus that. And there we go, values. That should just make him doink it a little bit more. He has a bad habit of dribbling it backwards in this version, but that's fine. I'll just make it so that he pushes it to the corner and grabs a boost pad if he's in front of the ball. Like essentially just change his target to be essentially the side. That'll be fine. Nice. That was good, except this function that predicts his height is just bad. All right, let's rework my stuff. What else do I know? All right. S at 0.0, we can like guess. I mean, if all of these were at 0.0, then it would be like super easy to construct something, but they really aren't. So. I wonder if this would work if I actually put time back in. You know, like, it's worth a shot. So, what would it be? It would basically be... times t, and then just times t. So... let's see what happens if I do that. Like, why not? Let me just... wait, he scored it? Wait. What? Wait, he scored that? Wait. What? He scored that! Wait, he scored that! Wait, no. Wait, hang on. Oh, well, he didn't score that one, but, you know, that's... he scored it! Wait. I need to join blue to quickly save that shot. See? Saved it. Every time. Easy. Alright. Alright, so evidently the jump time needs to be a little bit higher, I think. It's hard to determine exactly when that peak time is. I mean, I could just, like, ask the bot to tell me by using prints, but I don't feel like it. So this is what you're gonna get, which is gonna be me playing with values until it works. He's jumping over it again! Nice save, I guess. Here's one other thing. I'm gonna make him boost during that if he's not gonna make it in time. Just add like a little bit of boost, just a touch. So I'm just gonna add a self.target equals none. And just basically oh wait, hang on. Self.target equals b underscore l. And what we can do is we can essentially say self.controller state.boost. Instead of false, what we can do is we can say, we can essentially do like delta vel equals my car dot physics dot velocity, and then we just get essentially we make that into one of our custom vectors, take its length, and that's our delta velocity. Then we get our speed, which is going to be essentially we create a we do bl plus dir dot normal, or no wait, hang on, what am I doing? It's self dot target, and then we want to essentially subtract car location, and then we want to take that and we want to multiply it by 1 over, or wait, hang on, 1 over self dot delta. I'm gonna need a self dot contact, so I'm gonna need self dot contact equals 0. And then self dot contact is basically gonna be self dot contact equals bounce dot game seconds minus packet dot game info. It's basically going to be this. There we go. Self.contact. And then beyond that, just we have game seconds. We throw that in somewhere, I'm sure. Once we're updating self.contact, then we just need to, we abort when when self.delta is less than, instead of jump time, we do self.contact. And then speed. Do we have a speed? Somewhere we have a speed. Oh yeah, our speed's up here because delta vel speed and then boost equals delta vel. Wait. I want to do speed first. And then delta vel is greater than, we'll do some value like 100. And that's boost. Speed Boy is catching up from all those own goals. He's starting to get there. He got it. He's like he's getting these crazy reads off the crossbar, so that's good. Come on, Speed Boy, you can do it. Up. Now he's just not jumping at all. Hang on, that's not right. There was a lot of time there that he should have been doing that. Okay, that should definitely have been a double jump. Division by 0. 1 over self dot del. Right. Should be self dot delta minus self dot contact. Self dot delta minus self dot contact, yeah. No wait, self dot contact is the larger of the two values, so it should be first to keep it positive. All right. Oh wait, hang on. This needs to be a dot length. All the silly stuff I forget. All right. Well, that explains why we were having such troubles. Context seems to be happening early, so I think that that's a artifact of the fact that I reduced this. So I'm just going to quickly move it back up to like about 100. All right. So we're now going to take our directional normal. We're going to up it to 130. And see what that does. Oh, pity's sake. Come on. Oh wait, I just realized I forgot to flatten the speed thingy. There we go. Come on. Okay, 130 I think is a little too far away, so we're going to go back down to 120. Actually, maybe 100 is just the way to go. And then just make it so that we aim a little bit earlier in terms of game seconds. So just assume that we hit the ball a little bit earlier than we're anticipating. Just like always make that assumption. We are definitely coding this the hacky way in several regards. What the heck? What is that? Come on! Oh, there we go. Forgot what the game seconds was. Holy cow, it's hitting it. I have 40 minutes left on this. And it's still missing. So we're definitely losing this whole Speedbots competition, but that's okay. It's an unofficial tournament. Like, who cares? We are hitting most of our shots. I take that back. We are hitting some of our shots. Holy cow. Okay, so here's the deal. That's good enough. From here on out, we're just gonna basically just essentially play with the target, I guess. So yeah, so we're just gonna basically say we're gonna do this. We're gonna have BL be the target location, and then we're gonna say that if sign my car.physics.location.y times wait, hang on. Equals sign goal dot direction, or this would be does not equal. I want them to not be equal. Too much Lua. Else BL is going to get really interesting. BL equals vec3. Oh wait, hang on. No. BL needs to be the same. What am I doing? I'm starting to panic. That's what I'm doing. The dir is what's going to start to get interesting. So this actually does mean that I need to move the BL definition out here if I'm going to do this. Actually, we don't need to do this while we're jumping. So there we go. We now have a BL that is a direction. If the signs are not equal, then that definition is fine. Otherwise, dir equals BL minus minus vec3, and we're going to be aiming for, on the x-axis, we're going to be aiming for sign my car.physics.location times, or sorry, minus minus b underscore l. So the car's physical location, and then we subtract. So wait, the ball's location is going to be like, if the ball's location is positive. How is this working? Okay, the sign of that times 4,000. And the sign is going to be either 1 or 0, so we care about positive or 1 or negative 1, so we care about positive or negative. And then we take the car's physical location and the ball's location, and that's going to be a vector from the ball to the car. Okay, so we want to take that vector. Currently we're doing, okay, so this is a vector from goal to the ball. So that's the first vector. So we want to create a vector, let's see, we want to create a vector from the car to the ball, keep the same direction, and move it, make it 4,000. Yes, that is correct. All right. Then we want to do, we want to do 5,000 on the, or we want to do, essentially put it to the corner, so that's going to be, or no, we don't want to hard code that value. We want to essentially push it towards the corner, which would be, essentially if we just do sign b underscore l dot y, yes, we'll do that. No, wait, do we want to do that? Actually, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do sign goal dot direction dot y, because that's the direction pointing from the opponent's goal. I want to multiply that by 5,000 to get the corner. All right, and then on the z-axis, we really don't care. Yeah. Oh, I just realized dir should be flattened first. Okay, there we go. Local variable bounce reference before assignment? Are you serious? Oh yeah, because I'm being dumb. Yeet. Okay. Problem solved. Okay. reload that. Resume the game. Alright, Speed Boy is now going to go. Nope, he's not, because errors. Vector 3 and int. Wait. Sign. Oh shoot, he's going over the ball now. Okay, so dir equals dir.flatten. And then, wait, hang on. No, what we can do is we can just set dir.z. Dir.z equals... No, we don't want to do that. Wait, hang on. Dir.z equals... We want to essentially push the... Shoot. We're going to just say dir equals dir.normal 100. No, we don't want to do that yet. We want to say dir.z equals, let's just hard code a value, 100. That'll hopefully fix whatever stupidity is going on there. Alright. Oh, we keep missing it, and then he pushes it towards the corner, which ends up putting it towards his... Nice save, but pushing it towards his own goal is what I was going to say. I might just add the ability to do a flip. So, self dot in flip is false. Oh no, do I have time for a flip? Do I have time for... I have 30 minutes. I have time for a flip. So, if self dot in flip, and then we can do an elif. And we're just going to basically do... No, actually, I don't feel like doing a flip. Because we have to do boost collection. We haven't even gotten to boost yet. That's how bad this is going. We might just end up skipping boost collection altogether. Oh, shoot. Change team, spectate. Ah! Okay, that was actually cool, but not what I wanted. You know what? I bet it's that, this thing right here should probably be 150. Or, actually, yeah, 150, or maybe 200. I don't know. We'll put it at 150 and see what happens. In the meantime... Oh wait, what's the distance? 60? That's ridiculously small. 100. I feel like our get height thing is kind of throwing this for a bit of a loop. I feel like the get height is still wrong. Get car Z at time. Oh, I don't care anymore. Holy cow, it's hitting it now. Okay, that's an improvement. It's hitting it towards its own freaking net, but it's hitting it. One other little thing. In here we're going to quickly find dir.z equals 100. Oh, this is actually no, actually, you know what? I bet that's probably what's making it jump over the ball, not the time. I will keep that in my back pocket though as a last ditch effort to get this thing to work. All right, so the self dot double jumping, get next touch is all working. Bounce works. Uh, wait, dir z equals 100 negative 100. That's but then it gets normalized to 100. That's not what I want. Oh, shoot. Oops, somehow I missed that as well. Okay, well, I'm really bad at this. Alright, so after all that, we should now have it fixed. I wonder what happens if I just comment out this line now. See what it does. Alright, so we still do need this line. But we're gonna set, I think we can get away with more like negative 50. Wait. Is the direction added or it's added? Yeah, okay. See, that's why everything was getting goofed. It was jumping like way over the ball because it was targeting that. Well, I mean, it's still jumping way over the ball, but yeah, no. Um, shoot, if I want to make it so that it jumps later, then I would multiply the time by something like 1.4. Or, yeah. Let me quickly make it so that, wait, is it? Could not locate a suitable, what? Did I just goof everything? No. No. Don't. Not like this. Shoot. Because the thing is, when it does this, it doesn't tell me what's wrong. Like, it just, yeah, self.reload agent. Um, shoot. The, this, then the normal, then, is there like a parenthesis that's messed up? Uh, don't think I have any tab space issues. Oh, what did I just edit? I just edited that, and I edited that. How long has it been doing that, I wonder? Is it now like permagoofed? It hit something, so that's a good sign. I think it was panic over nothing. I think we're all good. It's still jumping like way over stuff, but that's fine. I'm just going to use my little hack and hope that that fixes it. It could also be that the jump time, I could just play with the jump time. I mean, that's kind of what that hack is kind of getting around, is just changing the jump time. Okay, let me quickly make it so that, let me quickly add a second conditional to this, which is oh yeah, so then it would be or bounce dot physics dot location dot z is less than 1, or is greater than 150. Alright. So BL is the bounce location. Wait, oh. Alright, cool. So, wait. Car physics location Y. And goal direction is going to be pointing this way. If the sign of my... Wait. No, that's not right. That should be... I want a vector from... Okay, if it's pointing this... Wait. Let me subtract the BL dot Y. That was a little dumb. Alright, so I want the vector from the opponent's... Wait, from my car... No, this is from the ball to the car. So the ball to the car is this way. If it's not... Or no, okay, if it's the same as that... Okay. We're good. I still have to get in boost management as well. It's a shame that I can't put in like recoveries or something. I mean, theoretically I could, but like... I feel like if he just passes the teensy tiniest bit closer to the ball, he'll be good. Oh, get next touch. Let's quickly add one more and statement, which is that I want it to be reachable. So and we just basically make a so we essentially we just get my car's location and velocity. And wait, hang on, no, we don't care about my velocity. We just want to basically take my car's location, and this is going to be super hack, but we take the car location and we subtract the vector, let's see, this vector, and we get the length of that, and multiply by 0.001, or 0.0075, or yeah, that's about right. Then, wait. Yeah. Then if that is less than yeet. Oh, you know what? I need to do this on the I need to do this and on the second one. So just and boop. Prediction of slices physics locations less than 170. Prediction slices game seconds. Okay, plus yeah. So this right here is the wait. Hang on. No wait. What? This right here is the game time. So long as the game time is not as large as this, we should be fine. All right. And I think that's about all we're going to be able to fit into the bot's shooting mechanics. How much time do I only have 20 minutes left. Pity's sake. Okay, so we're going to need to... None type has no attribute physics. Oh. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm going to add one more or. Or... Oh, no. No. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add another else if. If I is greater than prediction.nums slices minus say about 5, then just return the slice because like who cares. All right. There we go. Oh wait, there's too many zeros in that, isn't there? Wait. Alright, so yeah, that's 2,000. So I was just being dumb. No wait, no, hang on. Okay, this is 1,000. This is 2,000. Alright, Speed Boy scores. Cool. Pity's sake. Come on, get out of the goal. There we go, he's out of the goal. Nailed it. Alright, this is what we got to work with. We now have to give it boost. Okay, cool. Let's give it boost. So the plan for giving this thing boost is basically just to grab boost at whenever we're low. So this right here is where we're gonna enter the boost grab state. So I'm just gonna add a self.grab boost equals. Actually, we could also just pick up small pads, like as part of the driving. I've done that before, but I don't think we can implement that in time. So we'll just quickly get all the boost pads. So def get boost pads self packet, or we'll just get the nearest pad. That'll be even better. So for I in range packet, or wait, hang on. We need to quickly get the field info. Info equals packet, or self dot get field info, and then we want to get in range info dot num goals, not num goals, num boosts, and then that is a thing, right? I'm not going crazy. Num boost, yeah, and then we want boost pads is the thing inside that. So then pad equals info dot boost pads I, and then if make vec pad dot location minus, and this is, I need a extra set of parentheses for this. Subtract the, wait, we need the car's location. The car's location, and then we can do car dot, or we're gonna do car, just car location dot length is less than min L. Min L equals we're gonna say 2,000. So we're not gonna go more than 2,000 units or Unreal units out of our way to get a boost pad. Min boost index equals 0, or equals -1. Sorry. That way we can just return the min boost index. Make vec. Okay, so then we're going to do a make vec pad dot location minus car location. No wait, min L. Min L equals. Okay, then what we can do is we can say, wait, I want to get L. What do I have pasted right now? That, I don't need that. L equals that. If L is less than min L, then pity's sake. So we have the length, the min length, L equals min L, min boost index equals I. One other caveat: we want to quickly check that the packet dot game boosts I dot is full boost, and wait, hang on. I think that would be a thing to check in pad. And the game boost dot is active, I think, is the flag that we're looking for. Game boosts is active, yes, okay. We can also do packet.numbBoosts, just because. Or it's packet.numbBoost, which makes perfect sense. But then we have the min boost index, so what we can do is we can essentially do self.get nearest pad packet for the boost. And then what we can do is we can say, in here, we can essentially just throw in a quick if statement. Or actually, we can throw it in here, because why not? Elif boost is less than my car dot boost. Or wait, hang on. No, we want to say my car dot boost is less than 20, and packet dot game ball dot actually no, wait, we want to say elif self dot grab boost, because we have a thing for it. Then we essentially just want to drive to the boost. Boost is equals -1. Then drive self packet self dot grab boost 0.1. We're just going to use 0.1 so that way it goes full ham to the boost. Or it would be we have an info, right? Info dot boost pads boost dot location, and we need to make that one of our custom vectors, and that's the drive. All right, cool. That's boost collection done. Now all we have to do is we just have to add a flag for it. So we say if my car dot boost is less than, we'll say 30, and not self dot double jumping, and because that might have just been set to true for some reason, and we say oh wait, yeah, and boost is not -1, and additionally the sign of the packet.gameball.physics.velocity.y should be equal to the sign of goal.direction.y, or should not be equal to, rather. They should be going opposite ways. Then self.grab boost equals true. And then we say if my car.boost is greater than 90, then self.grab boost equals false. All right, let's start this up with boost, and we're basically only going to have enough time to make sure that this is functional. So, oh, and this is going to be completely untested on the orange team as well. So Let's hope that it works. Cool, nothing's working. Boost pad state has no, is full boost. Really? You don't say. Because it totally should. Boost is full boost. Yeah, no, it should have that. Oh, wait, why do I have this? That's not right. He should have been grabbing a boost pad. Why wasn't he grabbing a boost pad? Whatever. Here he should definitely grab a boost pad. Oh, or he's just gonna put it on net again. Like a total boss. What the... That was weird. Ooh, close, close. Nice save. Oh, do I have it that only in the in front of ball section? No, I have that everywhere. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. I'm just gonna quickly make this dir.normal something a little bit smaller. Just the tiniest bit because he keeps on missing the freaking ball. So. He almost had it. Or I guess he got it in the end, but... Is that a bot dish, or did he actually touch it? He actually ever so slightly touched it, apparently, according to the game. Okay. Oh, not what I wanted. Well, the boost collection is working, so that's the good news. How much time do I have left? I have 5 minutes left. I mean, at this point, there's not really any major things I can do. It's basically just going to be fine-tuning stuff. Like that. Let me just quickly make it so that the dir.normal changes whenever the ball is really low to the ground. Let me just quickly say dn equals dir.normal 120. That way I can adjust all of these. Alright, so then I'm just going to quickly make it so that if this is less than 100, else not 100, 110. What a goal. Oh, I just realized one other thing I should do. For boost collection. Sign packet.gameball.physics.velocity.y. I need to subtract the goal direction.y times about 1000. So that way it's actually moving. The goal direction.y is, let's see. So we're subtracting. Okay, so this is the goal direction. We want to make them equal more often, so we'd want to add. All right. I think we're basically done. Yeah, we got a minute left. At this point, it's basically just micro optimizations. At this point, all I want to do is I just want to make sure that it works on orange, and then we're done. All right, let's just load one onto orange. And then I'm going to be working on their appearance after this match, but I'm going to be doing that off of the recording. I'm also going to be sending the code for the bot currently to TGD over the Okay, looks like it's functional. He's own goaling, but that should be fine. Yeah, no, you can see he's trying his dang hardest, and that's what I like. Speedboy is going to completely lose. Why did he grab a boost pad? I have 45 seconds. I can't deal with this. Packet game velocity.y. We add the direction to make the sign the same. The more. So it doesn't work on orange. Dang it. How much you want to bet that like my sign is messed up or something, and I'm just not finding it out until now? No, my sign's fine. Am I getting the wrong goal? Like what? Is goal.teamnum not even a thing? No, goal.teamnum is fine. Self.team is fine. Alright. I don't know if I'll be able to watch Speed Boy get Shrek'd. Alright, 9:44 Eastern Standard Time. Sent zip. I think it goes without saying that I didn't use cheats for the simple reason that the bot is going to be terrible. I didn't cheat. That's why I'm losing. It's all rigged. Ah, freaking. This makes me want to actually like make this like an actual bot. Like if I actually had another hour or so, could I actually save the dumpster fire? But let's be real. I'm not. There's no saving this dumpster fire. Well, okay. I guess I will just be working on the appearance then. So I guess this is everything for me. It's now significant. It's now 9:45 on my computer, which means that I've already sent it off. It's all done. Now it's just to make the car space themed and hope I can scavenge some points from that. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching through my loss of sanity.